Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time we're playing as the Greenskins and we're up against the Dark Elves. So I was tweaking a little bit with this build lately, and I just wanna see the Orc Warboss on a mount, how well can he do. I found out that he can actually beat the hell out of Cetra in a Cambrian War Sphinx for some reason. Cetra on a Cambrian War Sphinx just can't put any hit on him for some reason. He always like misses or something. Any other Orc Lord, Greenskin Lord, is getting absolutely destroyed. Cetra on a Chariot actually beats the hell out of Orc Warboss, but on a mount, when he's on a Cambrian War Sphinx, he's just not good enough. So this is the reason I lately pick up the Orc Warboss, because yeah, I see him as a nice fit. Anyway, on this side we got Forest Goblin Spider Riders with the Mangy Marauders. I think you always need them, like, it doesn't matter the matchup, you do need these boys. Savage Orc Archer boys, 3 of them in the back line, 2 Nasty Skulkers, 2 Black Orcs, some 8 Piclones in the front, along with the Warlord boys on this flank, some Savage Orcs, 4 Savage Orc Archer boys, excuse me, some Goblin Spider Riders on its flank, and we got a Goblin Big Boss along with an Orc War Boss. Did I forget to bring... no, okay, I brought magic. So I got a Night Goblin Summon with Itchy Nonsense and Vindictive Glare, and the reason for that is because I was... probably he would bring like a dragon for the Terror Route, or a freaking Hydra or something. So for my opponent, he's set up here in the woods. He's got 3 Dark Riders, followed by 1 unit of Cold One Knights, 1, 2, 3 Spearmen in the back, a front line of Bleak Swords. I quite like that in order to protect his Harganeth. I really like this this outcome. Some Witch Elves and Lockyer Fellheart, actually, who has... let me check... the Dreaded Duelist and the Helm of the Kraken. Yeah, Kraken, you always need that. And the Merciless Slaver skill over here. So, I don't think I've forgotten about anything, have I? No. Yeah, and 2 Dark Swords in the back. So let's begin this, and let's start this, and let's see. So immediately I tried to pull off. I didn't see the Dark Riders. They were like, they just showed up right up in my face. So a lot of my spiders are gonna get caught, but they're quite sturdy. As you can see, they cannot like drag the models down. All they can do is just waver a little bit, and they will just run off. I'm gonna bring the 1 Forest Goblin melee Spider Rider over here to pin them down. As you can see, it's doing a lot of damage to the Dark Riders. It's applying poison. And I'm gonna be bringing some reinforcements. I don't wanna move the whole army over there. I'm actually trying to stay away from the woods, because I wanna shoot back those Dark Swords, and if he gets to be in the woods, I'm not gonna be able to do enough damage. So over here, just shoot with the Mangy Marauders. I sit the Forest Missile Rangers, Missile Archers to stay there and fight them, so I can get a few shots off. Some Nasty Skulkers are moving. The Orc Warboss, along with the Goblin Big Boss, is gonna be going after the Cold One Knights, and these 2 pips are actually just destroying this unit of Cold One Knight. And now an Itchy Nonsense is gonna drop in order to just make the life a lot harder for these boys. Now the Rampart is gonna go off, which is not something you want in this kind of situation. And yeah, the cavalry fight has gone rather well. Some Dark Riders remain over here. I took a blow at the Forest Goblin Spider Riders, but it's not a big deal. Like, these guys will come back, and even with just a few guys left, they will always fight to the bitter end. So over here I'm just gonna try to finish off the rest of the boys. The Nasty Skulkers are gonna get back. I didn't need them after all. And yeah, some Savage Orc Archer boys are gonna also open fire, and the Dark Riders are gonna be long gone. Now in the on this fight I actually lost my Goblin Big Boss. Not lost, like he's down to 20% health. He will come back. He was just there as a buffer. So the frontline fighting is going rather well. I'm gonna just send my Savage Orcs in the front, along with the followed by the 8 Piclones and the Black Orcs in order to deal massive damage. I'm gonna keep the okay, I'm gonna send them too. Okay, I thought that I kept these guys in reserve, but obviously I didn't. So let's go on over here. Obviously I forgot about the WAAAGH. It was one of the first days that I was actually trying to test this build, so I was like a little bit ineffective with my micro over that. The Black Orcs are gonna get over here, and as you can see, these Bleak Swords are not gonna like that, but the Harganeth Executioners are gonna be the problem over here. I think yeah, that's an Itzy Nonsense. I dropped the Itzy Nonsense over here to lower the stats of these Harganeth Executioners, so they can't beat down my Savage Orcs way too easily, but that happened anyways because they were beaten up. So the only thing defending over here is gonna be Nasty Skulkers. That's alright. I have the Savage Orc Arrow boys in the back ready to shoot them. They are actually shooting them, and these guys got no shields. And compared to the Lore Masters of Hoeth variant, Sword Masters of Hoeth, they don't have a missile resistance like they do. Oh, wrong button. So here goes the WAAAGH. I know I was too sloppy with it, but yeah, we managed to get it off finally. Some spears have gotten in my back, and as you can see here, the Black Orcs, with the help of the Orc Warboss, are actually beating down the crap out of local Felhart, who is supposed to be one of the best duelist lords. Like he's really a beast as in terms of melee. But as you can see, we actually managed to break him, and some Bleak Swords are advancing to help out these spears. I'm gonna pull these guys off in a little bit. I just didn't realize that any sooner. Gonna move the Goblin Big Boss along with some Savage Orcs, and as you can see, all his cavalry has pretty much come back, and he's overwhelming me. And the frontline fight, except where there is Black Orcs, which means here, and here is not going well. And now the Dark Swords are finally back online, because I was harassing him in the back. And I think I'm gonna send the 8-pick Loonies to just stop them from fighting. And as you can see here, the Black Orcs, with the help of the Harganeth Executioners, with the help of the Orc Arrow boys, excuse me, are actually able to beat down the Harganeth Executioners, one of the best units in the game for anti-infantry. And over here, he's just swarming me. All I have is just a few Savage Orcs over here, and these guys won't last a freaking second, just being alone. Just 40 men holding the tide back, and this is the reason why I'm gonna move the Savage Orc Arrow boys in the front to fight a little bit, just to hold them in place so I can shoot them with the rest of the boys. And actually, the Nasty Skulkers are also gonna get here. I don't think they have a screen bomb available at the moment. As you can see, the balance of power is actually going against my favor. It was heavily on my side, but now it's just shifting. And where the hell is the Orc Warboss? I think he has actually broken. Or where the hell is he? Local Felhart has come back, and I think he regenerates, so that's not a good thing at all. Does he? Don't see any hit points ticking. And here goes the WAAAGH. Okay, there's the Orc Warboss. There he is. As I said, guys, it was one of the first time I played this. I totally forgot that I had a freaking WAAAGH. So yeah, this is the first time I used the WAAAGH like in the whole game. Quite sloppy on my part, I know it, but yeah, I thought anyways I could show you this battle so you could see some fun stuff. So I'm being encircled by this tide of Dark Elves spears and local Felhart. The Orc Warboss is actually wavering, and I'm desperately trying to get out of there. But we got a nice fire line going on. Like they're all blobbed up over here, so we're just opening fire, just killing pretty much everybody. And yeah, the 8-pick Loonies in the back, along with some Savage Orcs, are just killing off some Dark Swords, and some Black Orcs are coming back. That's good news, right? Some Forest Riders, and here I'm just gonna throw these Savage Orc Arrow boys in the front, so the rest of the boys can just shoot freely at these Harganeth Executioners and such. I'm gonna get the spiders here just to apply some poison, just get a backline charge real quick. Finally, the Orc Warboss is gonna be coming back. The balance of power again shifts a little bit in my favor finally, and over here the 8-pick Loonies are gonna be left to deal with the Dark Swords. The other ones have come back, but I can't just chase them. I need to get some help back here. If I win this pocket, the Dark Swords are just gonna collapse on their own. I keep my Orc Warboss in the back, because I don't want to end up in there fighting spears and Harganeth. Just gonna get a quick charge and then I'm just gonna go after Locke here. He needs to die, like he needs to go away. So the leadership is gonna be gone for this faction. He tries to follow me up here, so I just send the Savage Orc boys to fend off these Harganath executioners, and the Orc warboss can do its job, hopefully. And there he goes, he gets the kill on Lockyer Fellheart, and I think this is pretty much it. Like some units are gonna be left over fighting, because the balance of power is actually quite close, because all I have is just some Savage Orc Arab boys. But yeah, like where's my Black Orcs? I think I had some rallied Black Orcs, if I'm correct. Are they gonna rally? Who knows? Anyway, I'm just gonna stay away, just try to get a few shots in, and yeah, I'm gonna engage for a second there, just to get the terror, not the terror, the fear going, and the whole force is gonna break. So, a really fun battle, not a great one because I was a little bit sloppy, but as you can see here, my fine Orc army, Greenskin army did quite well. Look at the kills of the 8-pick Loonies, that's why you always need these guys. They're just the best at killing chaff or anything like that. The Black Orcs did amazing, and they were actually fighting Harganeth and stuff like that, so yeah, that was a good matchup. Not a bad matchup for them, but with the help of some Orc Arab boys and Savage Orc Arab boys, I mean, they were able to fend them off. And yeah, this was fun. So I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. Okay, I just realized that my opponent just forgot to bring a caster. Crap. Bad for him, I guess. Anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye.